what we have made, and we will also be announcing the schedule today. So as you are aware, state government has issued a notification notifying the date of election of the Zilla Panchayats as 20th December 2025, which is a Saturday. The date of poll, which was earlier 13th December, has now been rescheduled to 20th December 2025. The last general elections to both the Zilla Panchayats, that is North Goa and South Goa Zilla Panchayats, was held on 12 December 2020. As you must be aware that the term of the members of the Zilla Panchayats is for 5 years. The term of the elected members commences from the date appointed for the first meeting of the Zilla Panchayats. The first meeting of the present ZP bodies was held on 8 January 2021. Accordingly, the term of the Zilla Panchayat expires on 7 January 2026. As per Article 243E, subsection 3 of the Constitution of India, the election to constitute a panchayat shall be completed before the expiry of its duration. So Section 237 of the Goa Panchayat Raj Act mandates that the superintendent's direction and control of the preparation of the electoral rolls and the conduct of all elections to the panchayats or Zilla Panchayat shall be vested in the State Election Commission. So following the declaration of the election date, the entire election machinery has been geared up for the preparation and conduct of the Zilla Panchayat elections 2025. Now the delimitation process. The State Election Commission has initiated the process of delimitation of Zilla Panchayat constituencies, dividing the area within the jurisdiction of North Goa Zilla Panchayat and South Goa Zilla Panchayats into 25 single-member constituencies. The district collectors North and South Goa were appointed as the electoral registration officers, and the Mamladars of the concerned talukas were appointed as the assistant electoral registration officers for carrying out the delimitation process. The draft delimitation proposals were prepared by the EROs and kept open for the public for submitting their suggestions, modifications, corrections, if any. Thereafter, the EROs submitted the final draft of delimitation to the State Election Commission. The Commission notified the delimitation of 25 constituencies for North Goa Zilla Panchayat and 25 constituencies for South Goa Zilla Panchayat on 24th October 2025. Preparation of Zilla Panchayat's constituency-wise electoral rolls. As per Section 121 of the Goa Panchayat Raj Act, the electoral roll of the Goa Legislative Assembly for the time being in force may be adopted for the purpose of preparation of electoral rolls of the Zilla Panchayat for such constituencies. Accordingly, the Commission has adopted the electoral roll of the Goa Legislative Assembly prepared under the provisions of the Representation of People Act 1950 for the time being in force. As on 1st January 2025 as a qualifying date. Also, the list of additions, deletions and corrections carried out during the continuous updation till 1st October 2025, that is Supplement 2, Supplement 3 and Supplement 4 has been adopted for the preparation of the Zilla Panchayat constituency-wise photo electoral rolls. The Zilla Panchayat constituency-wise photo electoral rolls were published on 14 November 2025 at the offices of the ROs and the offices of the Zilla Panchayats. And let's come to reservations of constituencies, how it is done. In accordance with the provisions of Section 118 and Section 7 of the Goa Panchayat Raj Act, the Commission has carried out the process of reservation of constituencies for SC, ST, OBC and women for North Goa Zilla Panchayat and South Goa Zilla Panchayat. The notification for reservation was issued on 6 November 2025. A corrigendum to the reservation notification was issued on 22nd November 2025. For the purpose of reservation, the population figures of SC, ST in each of the Zilla Panchayat is taken from the last preceding census data, that is from census 2011. The reservation of seats for OBCs is made on the basis of data submitted by the Goa State Commission for Backward Classes, which is submitted in compliance with the triple test guidelines mandated by the Honorable Supreme Court for reservation of OBC seats in local body elections. Now, reservations of seats have been done as follows. In North Goa Zilla Panchayat, 9 seats have been reserved for women, 7 seats for OBCs, 1 seat for SC and 1 seat for ST. In the South Goa Zilla Panchayat, 10 seats have been reserved for women, 6 for OBC and 1 for ST. Now the poll process. The Commission has initiated the pre-poll activities and poll preparedness well in advance. Now, due to the ongoing SIR, that is Special Intensive Revision, the district election officers, returning officers, and assistant returning officers, and other required staff who have not been involved in the SIR process have been taken for the elections. The total number of Zilla Panchayat constituencies going for the polls: North Goa 25 constituencies, South Goa 25 constituencies. The Zilla Panchayat elections are on party lines. However, independent candidates are also eligible to contest. Requisite staff has been requisitioned for the conduct of elections and necessary training has been provided to them. Overall, 15 general observers have been appointed by the State Election Commission to monitor the election process. Also, 15 expenditure observers have been appointed by the State Election Commission to monitor the expenditure by the candidates. The Commission will be deploying flying squads and static surveillance teams to monitor effective implementation of the Model Code of Conduct. The Commission has held a series of meetings with district election officers, returning officers, and other functionaries related with the election process to review the poll preparedness. Adequate police force will be deployed by the police department for smooth and peaceful conduct of the elections. The total polling booths as follows: North Goa Zilla Panchayat, there are 658 polling booths. South Goa, there are 626. The total 1,284 polling booths will be given. The maximum limit of expenditure which can be incurred by a candidate is rupees 5 lakhs. The manner of voting will be by ballot. The total voters that will be voting in this election are: North Goa Panchayat, male 2,13,529, female 2,25,948, total 4,39,480, that is for the North. The South Goa Zilla Panchayats, male 2,06,902, female 2,22,252, total 4,29,157. So the full grand total is 8,68,637. Now we'll be announcing the election schedule. In pursuance of Rule 10, subsection 2 of the Goa Panchayat and Zilla Panchayat Election Procedure Rules 1996, the State Election Commission hereby declares the election schedule for the ensuing Zilla Panchayat elections 2025 as follows. The receipt of nomination will be from 1st December 2025, which is a Monday, to 9th December 2025, Tuesday, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. 7 days except 3rd December being a public holiday and 7th December being a Sunday. The scrutiny of nomination will be done on 10 December 2025, which is a Wednesday. 10 a.m. onwards, still scrutiny is complete. The withdrawal of candidature will be on 11th December 2025, which is a Thursday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The list of contesting candidates will be published on 11th December 2025, Thursday after 2 p.m. The date of poll, as already said, 20th December 2025, Saturday. Timings are from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Date of counting is 22nd December 2025, Monday, 8 a.m. till counting is completed. The Model Code of Conduct comes into force from today with immediate effect and shall be applicable in all the areas under the jurisdiction of North Goa Zilla Panchayat and South Goa Zilla Panchayat respectively, excluding all municipal areas and the areas under the jurisdiction of Corporation of City of Panaji. Campaigning ends 48 hours before the commencement of the poll. The Commission has taken all measures to ensure that a free, fair and peaceful election. We appeal to all voters to come out in large numbers and exercise their right to vote. Thank you. We'll actually notify you after some. Strong rooms and all will be notified.
As you have mentioned, the 5 lakh of limit for candidate, as this election has been conducted by party line, so how will be the party?
No, it is there in the Act, which actually they have taken care of all that. See, they have actually given limits for municipalities, panchayats as well as Zilla Panchayats. So that has been taken into account.
Flying squads have been numbered all this.
We will be putting flying squad in place. Static surveillance team also will be in place to monitor.
For this election, I was going to have that NOTA, NOT.
No, this is not by electronic voting. This is by ballot.
Ballot.
Any sensitive
sensitive polling stations will be notifying this.
So 7 days will be for filing nomination, no? How many days they get candidates for campaigning?
Campaigning, in fact, last 2 days are not considered as campaigning because of the thing. Altogether, there are 10 days, including the last 2 days, right? Door-to-door campaigning is being done during the last day.
What is the period of days that after this issue?
From the date of announcement of the schedule till the last day of nomination, it is 7 days, right? 7 days.
Normally you should give 2 weeks for campaigning, no? Don't you think this is inadequate days, number of days?
No, it is as per the act, within the rules we have to. In fact, 7 days, so I think they are getting more than that, right? 9 days they are getting. Any other?
Because feast, then Jatra,
Once the code is in place, there is no any other election because we have to do our election in time. No election. This is counting is before Christmas, so 22nd will be. Only those public holidays there won't be anything nomination. That is 3rd December and Sunday. It will be a public holiday.
During the code of conduct, the government cannot announce any new policies.
So we have the model code of conduct, which will also put on the net, and so everything is given. What can be done, what cannot be done.
Even the municipal areas,
Municipal areas are not under the code of conduct. Municipal and CCP areas.
so they can announce the policies.
Announce if it is the government, it won't be there.
Only for municipality.
It's only for the municipal areas, like for example, tendering and all those works and all.
The
that.
works will continue.
Policy decision, please follow all, so they cannot do that.
So before also, this policy decision, they cannot take on giving this product. Because sometimes they say like this is municipal area, so they can.
You should see where it is applicable. No, if it is applicable for the full of Goa, it cannot be done.
Sir, expenditure of
5 lakhs.
Will there be numbers for
So all numbers of the ROs, AROs and all we will be putting on the net. Even we'll be giving you all also. Some supplements also are being given after this. So all
We'll
numbers.
share on the group, press group.
I think we have made you a group also. So all this.
that SIR is going?
Oh, see, for special events which are private, so they have to take permissions, and case to case basis the Department of Excise will issue them. So if it is a private event entirely and there is no sale of liquor, I think they can permit.
Bar and restaurants.
Or restaurant, no sale of liquor over the counter.
On dry day.
any limitation, कितने time limitation?
No, during dry days only. I think that notification will be
Not Friday. They will be usually code of conduct.
Code, mode of conduct.
code of conduct.
10 o'clock, night.
What is that?
You can
Liquor,
bar and
bar and restaurant.
Bar and restaurants will be open for that purpose. Code of conduct is not. Businesses never stop now.
There is a time limit. 10 o'clock.
That excise department will. Time limit is that?
No, I know, it doesn't for this.
Only when they put the dry days, I think those restrictions come in. Any of the SR. In fact, that is the understanding that we will not take
What
any
is the
staff.
total number of staff that you require for?
No, normally the staff which are deployed in the field, they are the same. That is for the election work, poll day. And the other staff like AROs, ROs, district election officers, they have those who have actually been taken for SIR have not been touched.
No, for presiding officer, polling officer.
They are the same. They are not in the activities of SIR. 10,000, around 10,000.
Including reserve.
Yes, yes.
Sir, even during this code of conduct, those what will the business after 10 p.m. they can sell the liquor.
See, when the restrictions come in, that is only during dry days.
Right, yes.
So their restriction will be there. Businesses are not going to get affected unnecessarily.
This is a festive season.
What is there is that we have to actually hold the polls before the term gets over. So that mandate is there on the election commission. So irrespective of any other reason, we have to manage it, balancing both the things.
What was this delay in declaring this?
There was no delay in fact.
Some has more factors.
Oh, that 1 day, 1 week we have postponed because actually we had to appoint other officers over there. At the same time, an assurance also was given by the government of court that till the petition is decided, we will not be going ahead with the schedule. Right, in the sense, see, the constitution clearly mandates that there should be 1/3 of reserved seats of ST for women. So we used to take it as like overall as 1/3. So that mistake we have corrected. So we have to do one more ST as a women candidacy seat
For ST.
for ST.
With High Court disposing of petition, is the matter still there before Supreme Court?
No.
So far we are not aware.
Nothing.
You have no information.
No.